Many people on internet, they are claiming that they are building AI voice agents for businesses and they are selling these agents for $2,000 to $5,000 in their AI agency. Literally everyone is saying that AI voice agent is future. And there are lots of videos on YouTube about how to build this AI voice agents. And mostly in these tutorials, they teach how to make AI voice agents either for restaurants or for dental clinics or for real estate. But the question is, do businesses really need this type of AI voice agents or not? And are these AI voice agents powerful enough to replace human jobs like for customer service or in call centers? So are these AI voice agents really in demand, or it's just an AI trend that will disappear soon? We will find answer to all these questions today in this video. Now, I'm not saying that people who are making videos about selling AI voice agents for thousands of dollars, they are lying to you. Personally, I know many AI agency owners who offer this service to businesses using platforms like Vapi and Retell AI. So no doubt there is demand in the market for this type of services. Personally, I also use Retell AI to create AI voice agents for my clients. If you want to know how to use Retell AI, so I have also created a whole tutorial on that. I know most of the people who watch my channel, they are really fascinated with AI and they believe that AI will change everything in future. And there is no doubt, definitely it will. But the current reality is that AI voice agents are not yet powerful enough to replace human jobs. Like for example, customer service job. In a business, AI voice agents can be used to automate two types of calls. One is transactional calls and second is relational calls. Don't worry, you will understand about both these types of calls better with this mind map that I have created for you. See, you can see in this mind map types of customer calls in a business. So there are these two types of calls in any business: transactional calls and relational calls. See, these transactional calls are quick service calls that can be easily handled by AI voice agents, because in this transactional calls you just need to share basic information and a brief updates, and they don't require empathy, problem solving or handling customer emotions. Now the relational calls, now these type of calls require a human touch, and these types of calls cannot be easily replaced by AI voice agents. See, customers often have a complex or emotionally loaded issues that needed a human connection to resolve. So that's why this relational calls cannot be easily automated with AI voice agents. I will explain both these types of calls with examples. So you can see, first example is e-commerce. In e-commerce, order status calls like delivery status, shipping status, cancellation status, these all comes in order status updates. So these types of calls are transactional calls. One more example is simple product inquiries, like inquiry about return policy. Same in e-commerce, what could be relational calls, like resolving issue with defect or incorrect product. And one more example can be handling complaints about delayed delivery, or one more example can be refund related request. So second example is real estate. In real estate, booking property viewing appointment and providing basic property details like location, price and size of the property, all this comes under transactional calls. And negotiating rental or purchase terms, guiding customer through emotionally charged decision like selling or relocating, because you all know that buying a real estate can be a very emotional decision also. So all those comes under relational calls. Now next is travel and hospitality. In travel and hospitality, sharing itinerary details or giving booking confirmations, this is a straightforward task and easily be automated with AI voice agents. So that's why it comes under transactional calls. And example of relational calls can be rebooking cancelled flights or accommodations, addressing complaints about service quality. So this can come under relational calls. So the simplest difference is transactional calls can be easily automated because they are pretty straightforward with the help of AI voice agents, and the relational calls, because it requires human touch, that's why they cannot be easily automated with AI voice agents. Now you might argue that AI is already advanced enough to replicate tone, texture and emotions of human voice. And also let's assume that AI is already so powerful that a normal human cannot differentiate differentiate between what is human voice and what is AI generated voice. Even then, the fact that customers know that they are talking to an AI voice agent reduces their interest and also can create frustration in their mind, because they are aware that AI don't have emotion and it cannot empathize with them in that problematic situation, which is very important in a relational call. So here you might say that companies don't need to disclose that the customers are talking to AI voice agent. So maybe you can do it today, but definitely in future the regulations will come where you need to give disclaimer if you are using AI in your calls. See, most AI agencies that you see on internet, they offer AI voice agent services to automate transactional calls only, because it is very difficult to automate these relational calls. I'm not saying these relational calls will not be automated. Eventually in future everything will be automated, because definitely this AI voice agents will be more powerful in future, because we know how rapidly this AI technology is changing and improving every month. So in this other diagram you can see most AI voice agents that these AI agencies are building, they are automating this transactional calls, because these transactional calls are pretty straightforward as compared to relational calls. So you can see these are the tools that are used to build no-code AI voice agents. Retell AI and Vapi are quite popular. Melis AI is comparatively new platform, and the speciality about this particular platform is that they claim that they provide lowest latency as compared to any other platform out there to build AI voice agent. And currently the biggest problem with AI voice agent is only one, that is latency. Recently OpenAI has launched their real-time API which solves this latency problem, but only problem is this real-time API is very costly as compared to other models like 4o, which are commonly used to build AI voice agents. So mostly all the AI agencies, they offer two types of AI voice agents, and both these types automates this transactional calls only. So these two types are inbound voice agents and outbound voice agents. So in inbound voice agents, examples can be a customer service agent. So customer service agent can handle repetitive inquiries like opening hours, location of particular shop, or pricing of the service that is offered, or service inquiry or refund policies. All these common questions can be handled by customer service agent. Next is appointment booking agent, which can be used to book appointments for a dental clinic or for any type of consultancy or therapy. Appointments can be booked with the consult person. Then one more example can be order tracking and updates. Mostly this can be used in e-commerce. This is pretty straightforward task where you can use this agent to get status of your order, like it is cancelled or it is in shipping or it is in delivery. So that can be done with this order tracking agent that can be built. Then another example can be product information. So agent can be built to get product information of particular product that you want to buy, something like that. So these are inbound agents that agencies build for businesses. Now what are some of the outbound agents? So first is follow-ups. So for example, you are running business from many years and you already have customers. For example, in travel business, you already have customers who have traveled with you, and you can just do follow-ups, telling them about what are the new packages came in your company and taking any future travel requirements from them. So second example is lead qualification and nurturing. This particular agent can be used by marketing agencies or software agencies, because these agencies run so many ads. So they can ask some series of questions to qualify those clients that they are getting by running ads. So for that they can run this lead qualification agent. Also recruitment agencies can use this voice agent to qualify the candidates based on their resume by asking a few questions. So in this way this lead qualification agent can also be built. Then reminders and renewals. For example, if you have a gym or you have a yoga classes, so you can just remind your existing customers for the billing date or for the renewal of the subscription. Or if you have a e-commerce business and your customers have abandoned cart, so you can remind them about this abandoned cart so that they can end up buying those products. Maybe they have forgot about those products. Also in the dental clinics, this voice agents can be really helpful to remind the clients about the upcoming appointments, because I have personally worked with one of the dental client, and what biggest problem I have found out in the dental niche is that the owner was saying that they lose so much of money and their revenue because of no shows, because people book appointments but they don't show up. So you can solve this particular issue in the dental niche with this particular voice agent that is able to send reminders to the clients who have booked the appointments for the dental service. The next example is promotion or discount. For example, you have an e-commerce store and you have any discount or sale running, so you can send reminders or proposals about that to your existing or new customers. And the last is database reactivation. This is one of the best service that you can offer using outbound voice agents, because what problem I have seen is many big businesses like software agencies and marketing agencies, they have lead list of thousands of potential customers who were interested in their product in the past, or they have bought their product or services in the past. So these people are already interested in the product and service, but the businesses don't have time to follow up with this particular database of leads that they already have. So there you can go and you can offer this outbound voice agent service where you can reactivate their database, their lead database, and you can bring additional revenue for their business. In this example, you can also work in commission model with the client, because indirectly you are bringing sales for the business, so you can charge a certain percent of commission. So these are all the types of AI voice agents that a business might require for inbound or for outbound purpose to automate their transactional calls. So personally, what I think is, in my opinion, inbound voice agents are harder to sell as compared to outbound voice agents. Mostly in companies, the inbound calls are handled by the full-time customer support or sales employees. And now if you are telling to this business owners that we are AI agency and we will replace your employees by using AI, and we will streamline your business process and we will save money for you, all this might sound good in theory, but it's not practical. Most business owners will not fire their employees immediately and replace them with voice agents. Also, currently you should keep this thing in mind that AI voice agents are not advanced enough to replace humans. Humans will always be better than these voice agents. No doubt, we have recently discussed that these voice agents can easily handle transactional calls, but still latency remains the major issue when it comes to AI voice agents, which may degrade the customer service experience of a customer. One more reason why inbound voice agents are difficult to sell because we need to convince the business owner to invest his time, his money, and to implement this particular system that we have built for the business into his business process, then test that system and figure out at the end that what to do with the existing employees. The business owner should reassign new work to the employees, or he should fire those employees. So that's why there is lots of resistance when implementing this inbound voice agents in a business. On the other hand, selling outbound voice agents is much simpler because these agents act as an additional service and they don't need to make changes into the existing business process. We have just seen the examples of outbound voice agents like follow-ups, reminders, lead qualification, or database reactivation. All these are additional services which business can easily implement, and implementing these additional services can improve maybe customer service for the business or can give more leads to the business. So that's why this outbound voice agents are easier to implement for a business owner, and there is a less resistance to convince a business owner to implement and take your services. So that's it for today's video. Also, I'm planning to make a video on top 10 AI voice agents that businesses need today and that are high in demand currently. Also, I'll tell you what all functionalities you should implement in this AI voice agents so that you can sell these agents in different industries. So if you want video on this topic, please let me know in comments. I'll make video on this topic. That's it for today's video. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.